The lush billabongs of Kakadu in Australia's top end are teeming with wildlife, jabiru, magpie geese and crocodiles, deadly salties. But the Aboriginal culture here is thriving, as we're about to discover in this episode of Travel Oz. Hello, I'm Grainger. Ahead, Kakadu in all its rich natural beauty. Digging deep for bush tucker with a difference. And some of the world's most deadly electrical storms. The Grand Pacific Drive south of Sydney. High adventure with the Two Tims. And the Tasmanian jewel of Freycinet. Trekking, kayaking. The juiciest of giant oysters.
Pretty good. He likes it.
And Rastus, the dolphin dog. Kakadu. It's the natural wonder of Australia's top end, famous for its diverse environment. From towering escarpments decorated with Aboriginal rock art, to the floodplains of the South Alligator River with its amazing array of birds and wildlife. Depending on the season, you may see crocodiles, wallabies, dingoes, goannas, and many of the myriad of bird species that inhabit the national park. The flora is also magnificent and changes dramatically from the tropical summer season to the dry season between May and November. Any wonder it's been World Heritage listed. This is Doug Neville's territory. He's an Indigenous wildlife officer with the Kakadu National Park.
It's got everything that anybody would like to see. It's got a lot to offer. You've got every sort of ecosystem associated with the tropical north of this country sitting right here in this national park. It's fantastic on the eye, and the cultural aspect of the park to stimulate the senses, I suppose, and the brain is spot on as well. The people have lived in this area in this country here for up to 60,000 years. And it's one of the oldest surviving cultures in the world, so it is quite special.
A great place to start to explore Kakadu is at the Yellow Waters Billabong. Marvel at dusk when huge flocks of magpie geese take off at the same time. The sky darkens with migrating magpie geese, while their distinctive honking sounds carry across the water. Apart from the magpie geese, there are many endearing species among the water lilies that choke many of Kakadu's billabongs. This is the extraordinary jacana, or lotus bird. These floating lily pads would collapse under the weight of any other bird. But the jacana has enormously elongated toes, which allow him to spread his weight over a large area. Travelling this way means he can find the many insects, snails and other smaller life forms that congregate just under the rim of the lily pad. Where the jacana is one of Kakadu's smallest birds, the jabiru is one of the largest. The tall and stately jabiru is Australia's only stork. They can be spotted all over Kakadu's wetlands, feeding on fish, small crustaceans and amphibians. The jabiru jabs and seizes most of its prey with its large bill. With its black and white plumage, glossy dark green and purple neck and massive black bill, it's easily distinguished from all other Australian birds. Their biggest predators are the saltwater crocodiles that abound here. It's not uncommon to see a giant croc munching on a magpie goose or a jabiru that it's just killed. They're quite cunning, these giant prehistoric-looking crocs.
I've got a lot of respect for crocodiles, a lot of respect. So I've had a couple of close calls with them during the days of the tour driving that out here. A lot of the people just don't realise how dangerous it is. They don't sort of take notice of the crocodile and the danger that's associated with these particular animals.
The warning signs across Australia's top end are certainly explicit enough. There are crocodiles here. They attack, and those attacks cause injury or death. Don't go swimming. Well, despite all of that, people have gone swimming, and the results have sometimes been fatal.